Begin by finding a quiet place. Find a comfortable seat to sit in this quiet place, and close your eyes. Inhale a deep breath and exhale slowly. And now find an experience that is representative of the unwanted condition, the fear or the phobia that you experience. The experience should be charged with energy as much as you can handle. I want you to go to the first of that experience. Go to the beginning, wherever you think it began. And I want you to scan through that experience. You don't have to relive it. Just review the experience from where the beginning to where you think the end is. And I want you to find the peak moment of your emotion, where your emotion is absolutely the strongest, where the energy is flowing as intensely as it can. Once you found that moment, I want you to reach into your pocket and pull out an imaginary camera. And I want you to take a picture of that moment. Freeze it in time. Make sure that there's no movement in it. Once you have made this photograph, I want you to assign a subjective number on a scale of 0 to 10. How intense is your emotion in this photograph? It doesn't have to be exact, just whatever it feels like to you. And make a mental note of this number. Now return your attention to the photograph. And I want you to take hold of the photograph in your mind's eye and push this photograph out in front of you. Push it away from your body. If it's difficult to move, push hard. If it all won't go, get as much of it out in front of you as you can. Once you have this photograph out in front of you, I want you to visualize an angel coming into your field of vision from the right side and positioning itself between you and this photograph. And I want you to begin to breathe into this angel. Just breathe into this angel, and as you do, the angel begins to glow a warm, golden energy. Continue to breathe into this angel, watching the energy increase in intensity with each breath. Watch the energy in the angel begin to pulse and radiate with energy. Begin to feel the radiance of this golden energy. Begin to see the wings of the angel flap. Feel the golden, warming energy flowing over your face, flowing down your neck, flowing across your shoulders, down your chest. Feel this warm, glowing, comforting energy emanating from this angel. Feel the wisp of the wind or the breeze off of the wings. Continue to hold this image. Continue to breathe into this angel for a moment. Allow this angel to increase in the radiance of this energy until you can see absolutely nothing except the radiant light from this angel. Continue to hold this image. Continue to breathe into the angel. With every breath, it gets a little brighter and brighter. Again, your measurement point is when you can't see anything except the radiant light from this energy. And once you've reached this point, I want you to ask the angel to move back over to the right side from whence it came. Return your attention to the photograph that held this emotion for you, held this energy. On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being the least and 10 being the most. Again, as you did before, assign a subjective number of how much energy remains in this experience, in this photograph. If it's not down to 0, again, ask the angel to step in between you and the photograph. And just as you did before, begin to breathe into the angel. Start from scratch, revitalizing the energy in this angel. See and feel this golden radiance beginning to emanate from the angel again. See the wings begin to flap. See the radiance of this energy begin to pulse in all directions. Feel the radiance of this energy again flowing over your face and neck and shoulders and chest. Feel the comforting, warming, safe energy. Allow this energy to continue to build. Continue to breathe into the angel until you can see absolutely nothing except the radiance of this light, radiance of this energy. Feel the radiance of this energy. Hold this image. Keep your focus and concentration just on the light from this angel. Feel the feelings that accompany it. And once again, as this light from this angel becomes so bright you can see nothing but the light from this angel, ask the angel to step back over to the right side. Return your attention to the photograph. And again, on a scale of 0 to 10, assign a subjective number of how much emotion remains on this experience, on this photograph. Again, if it's not down to 0 at this point, I would like you to determine who else was involved in this experience, what other people. And the first person that we're going to work on is the one that comes to mind first, the one that, in your opinion, in your mind, contributed or was contributing the most to this experience. And once you found that person, I'd like you to take the first 2 fingers of your right hand and put it right in the middle of your chest. And I'd like you to say, you're no longer you are now this other person. You can relax your hand, return your attention to the experience. And from this other person's valence, from their view, from their perspective, I'd like you to go to the beginning of the experience where you think they thought it began. I want you to see what they saw. I want you to feel what they felt. And I want you to scan through the experience from their valence and find the peak moment of their emotion, of their energy. And just like you did with your experience, I'd like you to take a photograph of that moment and freeze it in time. Once you've done that, I want you to assign a subjective number, just like you did from your valence, from 0 to 10, how intense is the emotion that they are experiencing in this situation, in this scenario. And once you've made a mental note of how intense their emotion is, return your attention to the photograph, push the photograph out in front of you, away from your body. And just like you did with your valence, I want you to move this angel back in between you and the photograph. Begin to breathe into the photograph. or into the angel. Allow the energy to slowly build. See this golden radiance from the angel begin to grow. As you breathe into it, allow it to build in intensity, build in strength. See the wings begin to flap. See the energy begin to pulse and radiate in all directions. Hold this image and continue to allow the energy to grow. Begin to feel the radiance again upon your face. Feel the warming, comforting, safe energy flowing over your face, over your neck, across your shoulders, down your chest. Feel the good comfort from this. Hold this image. Allow it to grow in intensity until you can once again see nothing but the radiance of this light from this angel. Hold that image for a moment. Return your attention now to the photograph. Ask the angel to step to the side. Return your attention to the photograph from this other person's valence. And on a scale of 0 to 10, once again, assign it a subjective number. If the energy that's left on this photograph, again, is not down to 0, repeat this exercise. Ask the angel to come back in and begin breathing into it. Now, once you've completed this, once you've gotten it down to 0, I want you to take the 2 fingers of your right hand again and place them again on your chest, right in the middle of your chest, and say, I'm no longer this other person, I'm now me again. And relax your hand, return your attention to the experience. And again, as you did in the beginning, I want you to scan through the experience from your valence, from your perspective, from your viewpoint. Find the peak moment of your emotion. Take a photograph again of that moment. It may be the same photograph as before. It may be a different place in the experience. On a scale of 0 to 10, assign a new subjective number of what the level of your intensity of emotion is in this experience. If it's not down to 0, again, repeat this exercise from your valence one more time. It's important at this point that you make an assessment of the emotion. Has the emotion changed? Is it the same emotion that you began with, that you were experiencing? Another emotion may have materialized, may have appeared in the sequence of this working. If another emotion, regardless of what the emotion is, has appeared, then begin this exercise again with this same emotion. It's important that you feel the emotion. Feel the emotion in the photograph. If the amount of the emotion, the assignment, the subjective assignment of value to the emotion has decreased but not declined, or not gone away completely, then assess what emotion it is that you're working with. You may be working with 2 or 3 different emotions in the same experience. As you release one emotion, one of the other emotions in a junior position will appear. And oftentimes you will mistake the second emotion for the same emotion that you started with. If the second emotion or third emotion has appeared, do the same procedure with that emotion. Follow it through. Make sure that there's no one else contributing energy to this. Change the valence as we did. If you have 2 or 3 people involved in the same experience, it's important that you go back and change the valence with each person that's contributing energy to this experience. This is a simple exercise that you can do yourself. For additional information, please see our website. We do private sessions over Skype as well as in person, and have a multitude of other methods to use to help you overcome your unwanted condition. Good luck on your healing.